Hello everyone, I'm Breor and welcome back to Goodgame Empire. The last time I made a time-lapse video and uploaded it to YouTube, you guys seemed to really enjoy it, and so I thought I would do the same again today. Time-lapses can be pretty entertaining content, and for those of you who want to get a better idea of what I'm doing on average when I'm logged in, you can slow down this video and check out the details. As an added bonus for this particular video, I've also included a clip of me defending against a PvP attack. It should be noted that the clip was not recorded at the same time as the time-lapse, but I thought inserting it would be a fun way to make this video more entertaining nevertheless. You'll get to see that at about the halfway point, but first let me explain to you what I was working on in the hour I recorded this video. As you're about to see in the video, the battle for Breor was running while I recorded this, and so obviously I was involved and hitting watchtowers as fast as I could. Breor wastes a humongous amount of tools, but take one look at the gallantry title perks, and I think you'll agree with me when I say participating is worth it. I expected the event to be relatively easy due to players being busy over the holiday season, but boy was I wrong. The event was the most competitive in recent memory, and the red team almost made it to the capital, but even if we had, we wouldn't have been able to defeat it, since Goodgame Studios temporarily loaded it with over 1 million defenders. Apparently this is because a glitch causes massive server instability if the capital is defeated, and so we've not been given a fighting chance, at least for the moment. Anyways, for participating in Breor, I unlocked the temporary ability to recruit Imperial Knights and Imperial Marksmen, and I also vastly increased my food production in green. In addition to working on Breor, I also needed to finish the King of Shadows adventure quest chain so I could finally collect my artifacts of the Shadow King commander set. I have the set now, and I think it's interesting enough to make a video about, so stay tuned for that in the next couple of days. During this time-lapse, I finished the 8th quest and started working on the 9th quest as well. Beyond all that, another thing I've been working on is leveling up more of my robber barons in all of the kingdoms. Goodgame Studios made some changes to the maximum level RBC, and it's much easier now. So leveling up more of my robber barons will help me keep my troops fed when the nomad or samurai camps aren't around. Having more maximum level towers in Everwinter, the Burning Sands, and the Fire Peaks will help me loot more time skips, which, as you all know, are a lot more valuable now that they're harder to come by. Alright, let's talk defense. As you can see, this wasn't a weak attack by any stretch of the imagination, but it wasn't a perfect attack either. The attack was fairly strong on the flanks, which meant I knew I wasn't capable of holding more than one section of the wall, but the presence of coin troops in the center led me to believe I had a pretty easy gate defense on my hands. So I headed to the equipment overview to swap out my Kala Castellan for my special Gate Castellan, which I think you guys have seen in previous videos. If not, the combination is fairly straightforward. Start with the 5-piece spring or winter set as a base, and add 2 Kala gems to get the 2-piece Kala set bonus, which adds a lot of gate strength. After I was finished moving around my equipment, I transferred defenders into the castle where I was being attacked. As you can see from the number of horns, my alliance was being mashed at the time, and so I couldn't rely on receiving much support. To the credit of my alliance leaders, I was texted that I had an incoming, and I think it's pretty impressive that they managed to keep track of all of that. Next on the menu was tools. I played it safe by using all line bombs and melee defenders. With my Gate Castellan putting up 621 troops on the wall, I think it would be pretty difficult indeed to overcome a defense like this, especially if I was defending a single flank instead of the center. With a few other things, such as my wall space build item and my Castellan look taken care of, I waited out the last few seconds before I could obtain the report. I don't know if you guys caught it earlier, but I actually did make a mistake when moving around my equipment. I forgot to swap out the Kala weapon with the spring weapon, and so my Castellan wasn't quite as powerful as it could have been, but I don't think it hurt me too much. Alright, let's take a look at the report. The kill ratio here was better than a 2-to-1, which is generally the standard by which I gauge success. taking a look at the details of the report confirmed that my center defense held, and that it wasn't actually all that close either. You can see in the report I'm using mostly coin defenders on the wall, which is not a particularly good practice. You can imagine how, with veteran ruby defenders, this Castellan can hold the center against almost any attack. So I hope you enjoyed this PvP segment. Now back to the time-lapse, and I'll turn you over to the music from here. Thanks for watching this video. Time lapses like this are relatively easy content for me to make, but I'm also working on 2 more informative videos that should hopefully be released later this week. Stay tuned to the channel, and if you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe.